welcome back. So, hopefully I can get through this really, really quickly as soon as I figure out what I'm doing. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, figured it out. Alrighty. Well, there's two reasons why I need to figure this out really, really quickly. One, I don't want to bore you guys with this anymore. Two, my phone's about to die and the iPad's about to die, so I need to do this really, really quickly. So, pretty much, we're going to start remembering the text messages in here. So, the text messages stopped around January 12th, maybe? And this is January 7th, so just range that a little bit. Okay? So, she messaged me on here, too. It's on Instagram. And then our final thing is an email. So, I'm going to quickly go through all this of me trying to, this is, the last fight, technically. So, she messages me, "You are one sick, twisted person. I don't even know who gave you the fucking confidence to sit there and take a fucking piss or shit or whatever the fuck the stain is or was underneath my bed. Am I a dog? Let's just say that. Am I a fucking dog?" I did not even go near her bed at all when we lived together. Why would a person even do that? I didn't do it. I don't know what stain you're talking about at all. She's like, "Don't even bother returning if you plan to." That's a fucking threat. Give me 1 minute. Sorry about that. Let's continue. I don't even know if you guys heard what was going on at all, coming through my phone at all, but anyways, let's not get distracted. Don't even return if you plan to. I feel like that's a threat, completely. And she's like, "Because I have videos and everything, I refuse to live with someone as disgusting as that." I didn't do it, sweetheart. I don't know who did or what did, but I did not do that. I really pray for you and hope you realize you need some help. I don't even know who gave your ass the audacity to sit there and take a fucking piss or whatever you did underneath my bed. I don't play like that. And don't play like it wasn't you, because I know damn well that I mopped the floor with probably the Swiffer that I bought, and there was no stain present. There was no source. See where it's dripping from. It is a fucking puddle, you sick motherfucker. I cleaned that shit up like a fucking pet owner, like you would a fucking dog or cat. Like you are a sick fucking person. I did not do that. And I pretty much was like, "You're the sick human being if you think I would do that in the room or even on your side of the room. You need to learn how to speak actual English, because the way you speak and type are the reason that actual people try to talk to are the reasons that when actual people try to talk to others, they get made fun of." She's like, "LMAO, it's funny you say that because almost none of those words you were typing were grammatically correct. Don't bother coming back. All your stuff is packed up anyways. You can find another roommate. Because I will never look at you the same, and there will definitely be a no guest policy. 1, there's a difference between texting and talking. We'll learn that. 2, I'm not dealing with the bullying or harassment anymore. 3, I don't care how you look at me, because I don't care what you think. And 4, you're going to break that rule first night bet. It's not harassment if you are not replying when I have offered different ways to work it out, even apologized. But after sitting here and having to clean that stuff up, I'm disgusted. I don't want to live with you anymore. And we will have to sit down with an RA, or we can live with each other still, but ignore each other." She literally sat there and said that she could not live with me anymore. But now it's like, "Oh, I can live with you. We'll just ignore each other still. Or we can just not be roommates next year and you can go find someone to smoke crack with in fucking peace. You cunt. In fact, I have something better for you. Go buy some Febreze and fix that smell so the next person doesn't have to live. Doesn't have to come and think you live like a fucking landfill. And she's like, trust me, I have bought Febreze, Clorox, wax burners, oil diffusers, new sheets, all that, so I'm prepared. I'm messy. But at least I'm clean. I'm messy, but at least I'm clean. And I'm like, alright, sis, we're done here. Done with you being a fucking stink ash bitch. I can't even say words. Get your shit straight and then come talk to me, because at least I have a boyfriend with a good paying job. A boyfriend who's good to me and who loves me, and a family who takes care of me and doesn't, so I don't end up like a drug abusing street urchin like you are. You are a psychopath who only done 2 things with her life: fuck up. And you're sitting here talking about me being a sick person. This conversation is done. You have fun, you fucking psychotic whore. And then she sends like 3 little laughing faces. I'm like, ha, I won, bitch. She's like, LMAO, you're coming back or not. I'm like, why? Okay, so I ran off space. So pretty much what I was saying was, sorry, or I thought you didn't want me back. And then she told me to go to the university's website and see when I signed the contract, even though she doesn't know how to spell you. Because she doesn't want to live with me anymore, and I don't want to live with her, so unless one of us voluntarily moves out, they have to decide based on all the stuff. I was like, I did early March. I was like, what? Then she's like, what day, what year? And she asked me where you figured it out, because she's too dumb to figure it out. And I was like, I wrote in my planner from last year. She's like, well, I'm pretty sure that I signed mine earlier. I was like, okay. She's like, so are you not coming back to the room? Correct. I was like, I don't know yet. Well, I'm going to talk to the RA and tell her we don't want to live with each other, and if she can find my housing contract and what we should do next. I was like, okay. Knowing that I was not coming back the next year, but I wasn't about to tell her that shit. She said she's going to email the hall director and let her know. She said usually they make us do roommate remediation or something, but to be honest, we both have gone past that point and don't want to deal with each other anymore, so she'll email me tomorrow, probably you. When are you coming back? I was like, I don't know yet. I just don't want to be caught off guard. I'm not the type that's going to try and fight or hurt you. So I want to get this over with, so I was wondering, so I know what I'm walking to tomorrow. I was like, okay. Again, knowing pretty much damn well that I was not coming back at all. So, now I have to get on the email, so give me 12 seconds. There we go. Okay. So this is the email that I sent her, because I'm a petty person, on January 11th. I was like, Dear She-Man. Of course I used her actual name. You may have figured out by now that I have completely moved out of the room. That's because I am no longer going to this university. I want you to know that it is your fault that you made me so uncomfortable, and I had gotten anxiety whenever you are in that room. I don't know if you realize this or not, but every time you walked in at 2 or 3 in the morning, I woke up and could not go back to sleep. You made it hard for me to even leave the room because I was afraid of walking in there. I know you don't need the window open 24/7 because one day I came in and the window was locked and closed. And guess where you were? In your bed asleep. Another thing to keep in mind is when a child is in the room that you're going to be in, it's going to sleep. It's going to poo. It's going to cry. It's going to pee. It's going to rattle. It's something that you have to learn to live with. You really need to learn to be nice and apologetic to people. You also have no reason to accuse Conan or I for anything that was done. All we did was respect your wishes. Now, as you may know, you got your wish of having the room all to yourself. I know that was your goal from the beginning. I hope you do not get another roommate, because I would hate to have someone go through what I went through. Even though I know this is all out of jealousy, because I don't pay my friends with drugs. I have a great and loving boyfriend, a wonderful family who takes care of me, and a job that I can use to pay for my own tuition to get through college, and not to have to use anything else. I hope you can learn from your mistakes and take into account that you cannot use your size and demeanor to scare or bully people into what you want. Without any further intrusion, best of luck with your life and with your degree. So, my pod just died, of course. Everything's dying right now. So, hopefully I can get back up so I can actually tell you her email, but I can try and do it off the top of my head. Pretty much she called me a whore, again, was saying that I should not that her degree can 2 times mine, even though mine's a teaching degree, which hers was a graphic design degree. Which, yeah, you may be able to 2 times mine in an actual city, but when you're in Indiana, there's 1, maybe 2 actual cities that would need a graphic designer maybe once or twice a year. When I'm a teacher for, 9 months out of the year? 9-10 months out of the year, about. So, who has the more stable job, pretty much? It's a whole big email. I'm trying to remember it because I just saw it like today, but I didn't read through it all. This is like August, so I haven't looked back at it. Pretty much, she was saying that she tried to abide by my wishes, but of course my wishes were too much for her, even though it was 3 things. No music on when I'm asleep. No lights on when I'm asleep. And I don't remember the 3rd thing off the top of my head, but go watch my last video if you want to know it, because it was in there and I don't remember it right now, and literally this is a few minutes later. That's my memory. Yeah. So, I don't think this is going to turn on anytime soon. I'm going to just end this here. Hopefully this is not a really, really long video like all of the rest of them. Hopefully it's short. If you really, really want me to read the email that she sent me, please comment down below and I will. But pretty much I am done with her. With this whole entire thing, I am happy where I am. Even though I'm back in my parents' house, I am happy. Because again, I do have a loving family, I do have a loving boyfriend, I do have a loving best friend who I didn't have to pay for any of this with anything. So, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!